Hello and welcome to the C-Caps Wrestlemania prediction show with me, HowlingWesty, and my guest,
Liz.
Right, so I think we're going to try and do it quick fire. So, first match we're predicting is the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. My prediction is Braun. Liz?
Braun.
The Women's Battle Royal, my prediction is Asuka. Liz?
Yeah, I'm leaning more towards Asuka.
The Cruiserweight Championship match between Buddy Murphy and Tony Nese. Liz, what is your prediction?
I don't know either of those. I'm a normie who only watches the main roster.
Right, well, you got to say a name.
First one.
Buddy Murphy? I'm also going Buddy Murphy. I think he's been a great champion on 205 Live for quite a while. He won the championship at Super Showdown, if you remember that match.
Yeah.
So I don't think they'll take it off him. Right, Samoa Joe versus Rey Mysterio. However, Rey Mysterio is not able to compete, so who do we think is replacing Rey Mysterio?
You see, I've heard the rumours is like John Cena.
I also think John Cena.
They haven't slotted him in anywhere yet, and to introduce a brand new match on top of the amount that they've already got would just be crazy.
So
the Rey Mysterio injury was very good timing.
So if we're predicting Samoa Joe versus John Cena, who do we have win?
I think Samoa Joe.
I think John Cena.
I just think Samoa Joe's got the most power out of the two.
Right, Bobby Lashley versus the Demon Finn Balor.
Has the Demon ever lost?
I'm not sure.
I have a feeling he hasn't, and yeah, I think then the Demon.
I'm also going for the Demon. The Raw Tag Team Champions, The Revival versus Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder.
The Revival.
Yeah, I've got to say the same. Right, the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Championship match for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships between the Usos, The Bar, Rusev and Shinsuke Nakamura, and Ricochet and Aleister Black.
I like them. I like WWE pushing the NXT star.
Yeah, I'm thinking that because Ricochet and Aleister Black also have a match at NXT TakeOver, which is at the time we're recording this, that's going to go on tonight. So if they could potentially win both the NXT Tag Team titles and the SmackDown Tag Team titles.
Yeah, I'm really liking the push that they're getting.
So we're both going Ricochet and Aleister Black?
Yeah.
Right, Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match for the Women's Tag Team Championships, featuring the Boss and Hug Connection, the Iconics, the Divas of Doom, which is Natalya and Beth Phoenix, and Nia Jax and Tamina.
See, I would say Tamina and Nia Jax purely because they've got power, but I think the Boss and Hug Connection, because they've still got the titles, haven't they?
Yeah, it does seem a bit early to take it off of them, doesn't it?
Yeah, the first ever women's champions gonna have it for a few weeks and then take it off of you. I don't think so.
I agree with you that it is too soon to take it off of them, but I've got a feeling that they're going to put it on Beth Phoenix and Natalya.
Why?
Just because Beth Phoenix is a part-timer and WWE like their part-timers.
What's that, a jive of them?
Yeah. AJ Styles versus Randy Orton.
Randy.
I'm going AJ.
Yeah, Randy. I think he's going to knock the RKO out.
Well, I think AJ, so we'll see.
That's fine.
Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre.
Has Roman lost a match since he came back? Or has he even fought one solo?
I don't know. This could go one of two ways. Roman wins, and they push him forward to face Seth or Brock, whoever wins out of them two, or Drew wins, and he's a big heel opponent for Seth if Seth wins.
I can see a Seth versus Roman thing happening. I think it's like, now that Dean's out of the picture, or he will be afterwards.
Yeah, I don't feel like Roman's going to come back from leukemia and lose at Mania either.
No, not straight after now. Especially because it took him ages to, beat Brock.
So Roman?
Yeah. But I wouldn't be angry if Drew won.
No, neither would I. It'd get him a lot of heat. Yeah. Right, The Miz versus Shane McMahon.
Well, you see, my instincts is to go with Shane, since he's the best wrestler in the world. But I think The Miz is, now that he's making that face turn, he started doing riskier tricks, having to be like jumping off the top rope and stuff. So I think he's got potential.
Yeah, and I don't think Shane ever actually wins in WrestleMania matches.
I think The Miz for this one, because he's getting more ballsy.
I do think The Miz, but I'm going to say Shane, because he's going to have some sort of interference or cheaty way to win.
Yeah, is it no disqualification?
It's a Falls Count Anywhere match.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I think Miz.
Kurt Angle versus Baron Corbin in Angle's farewell match.
I think it would be very cruel of WWE to send him out without a bang, after everything is achieved.
You know what? I think Baron Corbin's going to win.
You do?
I don't know if you know the tradition, but the tradition is, in a wrestler's retirement match, they go out on a loss to build up a younger talent.
I guess.
I just feel like it'll make Baron Corbin so much more of a big heel if he beats Kurt Angle.
I still want to say Kurt. I think it's going to be very bittersweet the last time he comes out and we champion something.
Right, Triple H versus Batista in a no-holds-barred match, and if Triple H loses, he needs to retire from in-ring competition.
Yeah, I haven't been following this feud, this build-up, that closely, so I don't really know where we are with that.
Well, personally, I think they've given away the result because I don't think Triple H is going to retire.
No. But I guess if he retires from in-ring matches, he's got, more of a focus on the running of the company.
Yeah, but there's a big Saudi Arabia show coming up, and I feel like Triple H is going to be on it. And I also feel he's still got a few years left in him as well.
Only a few.
A good few.
No, I think at some point Vince has got to retire.
Vince?
Yes, and when he does, I think Triple H will have a big part of stepping up.
Well, Vince has sold a lot of the shares to fund the XFL. You've got to think that with Vince leaving for the XFL, Triple H is going to take a lot more of a managerial role.
Yeah.
But I still think Triple H.
Yeah, I don't really know a lot about Batista, so I'm going to have to say Triple H, purely because I know what his fighting style is more like.
Daniel Bryan versus Kofi Kingston for the WWE Championship.
I will be annoyed if Kofi doesn't win, to be honest.
But do you think he will?
I think so.
I also think that he will.
If the WWE writers have got even an ounce of, common sense, after all this build up to not have that, that cathartic ending, I think it would have just been a waste of time, a waste of energy. And to be honest, I want Daniel Bryan's smug face to, get hammered.
Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship.
Seth? I pointed out to you previously once that Roman was pushed as the biggest, most powerful star on the roster. He was the greatest and he was the best wrestler, but yet it took him how many attempts to beat Brock?
Yeah, from a continuity point, I get what you're saying. Seth has beat Roman and Brock before, I do believe. But the reason I think Seth might not win is because they were originally pushing Roman as their big top guy, and his push was going to go on for a long time. Brock only has the title because Roman left, and Seth has only been getting the push that he has been getting because Roman left. Now that their first choice in Roman is back, do we think Brock might keep the title and then Roman will beat him for it?
Perhaps. I don't know. I think if WWE wants to continue the narrative of Roman being the best, I think it would be strange to have Seth, who's not as, almighty as Roman is, beat Brock first time.
Right, but I still think you can have Roman be a powerful figure as well as Seth be a powerful figure.
I know, but to have Roman be beat by him time after time after time, for then Seth to just come in and beat him first time he tries, I just think it wouldn't continue the narrative that WWE's been pushing for months.
So are you going Brock?
I don't want to go Brock. After saying all of that, I want Seth to win because I do want there to be a rivalry between him and Roman.
But
I think that would be an interesting path to take.
But do you think Seth will win?
I think, realistically, no. I don't think so, but I do want him to.
Well, I think Seth's going to win, but I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't win.
Yeah, me too. I think this whole thing of pushing Brock is just going to continue.
Right, the last match, the main event.
Yeah.
The Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey versus the SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair versus the Women's Royal Rumble match winner Becky Lynch for both the Raw and SmackDown Women's Championships.
For me, definitely Becky.
Yeah, I don't think Ronda's winning. There's rumours that she's leaving anyway.
Yeah, I saw them as well.
I could see Charlotte winning.
No, I wouldn't want that at all.
I think Vince McMahon backstage secretly fancies Charlotte Flair and wants her to be the first to champion at the same time, sort of deal.
It must be something like that, because I can't think of any other reason why he would, just ignore Becky's, she won the Royal Rumble. She deserves to be there facing the person she chose.
Yeah.
Just come out and then introduce Becky and have that whole feud. It's just, I think it's stupid, because I don't like the way that she is pushed.
But saying that, I think they have fixed that in post, because she won the SmackDown Women's Championship from Asuka. The SmackDown Women's Championship wasn't doing anything. It was being very undervalued because of this big Raw Women's Championship feud. Now, Charlotte has a reason to be in the match, I feel.
I still think, still think it was very unnecessary at first, put her in.
Yeah, I mean, they could have built it better. If Charlotte had won the SmackDown Women's Championship beforehand and then got inserted into the match, I think it would have made a lot more sense.
A whole feud between Charlotte and Becky, I think it's overdone. It's been done. Now leave it to rest.
Right. Well, I'm also going for Becky Lynch.
I can see Charlotte winning it, but I want Becky to win it. I don't think Ronda will.
A lot of people have said this, and I have to agree with them, that WWE don't generally like to give you all nice things at once. And I feel like if we've got 3 potential matches that can be classed as main events, we've got the WWE title match, the Universal title match, and the women's match. And the 3 victories people want the most are Seth, Kofi, and Becky. I don't know if they'll give us all 3.
No, it's not very realistic, is it?
But I feel like the one that's least likely to happen is Seth.
Yeah. I think after all of this build-up, Kofi should definitely. I think after all of this build-up, Becky should. But Seth it can go either way, in my eyes.
But then I also feel like Seth should win it.
Yeah, but they've got potential storylines that they can build upon whatever the outcome of that match is.
Yeah, true.
Earlier, they've got some concrete ideas that they can go with.
But I also feel like Seth's momentum will be completely crushed if he doesn't win this match.
Yeah. I think if Charlotte wins that match, it's just going to continue the feud between Becky and Ron now. Becky and Charlotte even more. And I just think it's getting boring at this point. I think if Kofi doesn't win, the entire audience will be outraged.
Well, I could see Kofi not winning by Vince McMahon shenanigans.
Yeah. I don't know what Vince has got against him.
But I feel like Becky is definitely winning her match.
Yeah. Is she, because I've not been keeping up with them, is she, still injured?
No, I don't think she is.
No. So she's not hopping around the arenas on crutches?
Nope.
No. Okay.
So, are we saying that all 3 fairy tale endings are going to happen?
I want them to.
But do you think that they will?
No, I don't think so. I don't think... it's just a storytelling tactic, isn't it? That you need the bad for the good to exist. So you need some heels to win.
Yeah. I mean, maybe you could have the 3 fairy tale endings, but then have Corbin be Angle, and that'll make up for it. Or have Triple H retire, and that'll make up for it.
Yeah. Like they said, anything can happen in WWE.
That's true.
Predictions could be wrong. More matches might be added. More matches might be changed. You don't know, do you?
No. So I think that's it then for WrestleMania predictions.
Yeah.
So do you want to do a quick fire round from the top? Just say who we think's going to win.
Yeah, see if I remember.
So we'll skip the pre-show.
Yeah.
Right. Smojo versus Cena.
Smojo.
Cena. Lashley versus Finn.
Demon.
Finn.
The Demon.
Revival versus Hawkins and Ryder.
Revival.
I'm also going Revival. Usos versus The Bar versus Rusev and Nakamura versus Ricochet and Aleister Black.
Ricochet and Aleister.
I'm also going Ricochet and Aleister. Boss and Hug, Iconics, Divas of Doom, and Nia and Tamina.
Boss and Hug.
I'm going Divas of Doom. AJ versus Orton.
Orton.
AJ. Roman versus Drew.
Roman.
Roman. Miz versus Shane.
Miz.
Shane. Angle versus Corbin.
Angle.
Corbin. Triple H versus Batista.
Triple H.
Triple H. Kofi versus Bryan. Kofi. Seth versus Brock. Seth. And the women's main event. Becky. Okay, that's everything. So thank you for watching this WrestleMania predictions and discussions. I've been HowlingWesty.
And I've been Liz.
Goodbye.